Okay, now we're going to go ahead to step 2, which is down here. Just click on this tab, and what we'll see here is that the loan information is actually already populated. You just type it in as you see it here. Take a look on the sides. It's asking you, this is what's asking you to go in the box, and this is where you can find that information if you don't know where to go. The initial principal of the loan in this case was $300,000. The amortization, or the number of months of the loan, was 360 months. The present interest rate is 6%. That you can get that from your mortgage statement. The principal used in loan modification, this is basically the present balance excluding late fees and arrears. So the unpaid balance goes here. In this example, let's make it $280,000. Okay. The date that the loan was started. Okay, this is important for the Obama plan. You would want to look at your mortgage note or call your lender to find that information out. If you don't know, call customer service. But in this example, we're just going to type 4/2/2008. That's how you enter the date, and it will transfer the format for you. Let's say that this individual has been a few months behind, so let's say they're about $4,500 in back payments, okay, and arrearage and late fees. So we'll leave that there. Have you ever received a HAMP modification for this loan? No. Is this your primary residence? Yes, it is our primary residence. These in the blue area, these are all drop-down boxes, okay? So we're just going to click yes there. Can you demonstrate you're having a financial hardship? Yes, obviously we have $794 of deficit every month, so that's a hardship. How many units does the resident have? 1. And it goes up to 4. Okay. Have you verified with your lender that your income sources are acceptable? What you want to do on this one is call your lender, and you want to verify that your income's okay. If you have a general job, a W-2 job, you probably won't have to worry about this so much. You should do it just to make sure, so you answer it properly. But if you have rental income or disability income or unemployment income, you're going to want to find out how the lender will give you credit for that income. Make sure that you're including it properly. You don't want to get all the way down the path and they say that they won't give you credit for your income, Social Security income, things of that nature. So you want to go ahead and just give them a call, let them know what kind of income you're showing, and make sure they're okay with it. You may also have a board in someone that's living in your home. You want to make sure that they're okay with that. You may need to get a letter or what have you. Okay. Next question is the payment type. So it's either principal and interest only, or minimum payment if negative amortization. So you might want to look at your mortgage note or call your lender to find out. You don't know. In this example, it's principal and interest. You have the loan type. Is it an adjustable rate mortgage or a fixed rate? In this example, it's an adjustable rate mortgage. Does your lender participate in the Obama plan? You want to give them a call, make sure most of the major lenders do. You want to give them a call and make sure that they are. In this example, they do participate. Next question is audit violations principal reduction. If you received a forensic audit, in the letter from the audit, you may have an indication of a dollar amount or monetary damages. If you receive that and there is a dollar amount, you want to put it in here. You do not want to put any amounts here if you have not received a forensic audit, or you do not know, or your forensic audit does not have a dollar amount. Not all forensic audits do that. The service that generated this software for you offers forensic audits that generate and let you know if you have monetary damages. That's a very valuable service. So if you have not received a forensic audit, or if you have one that does not have monetary damages and you have serious violations, you may want to consult with the vendor that sold you this software to see if you can monetize your damages. But if you don't have that, you leave it blank. If you have a current appraised value of your property and it's less than what you presently owe, do not put that amount in here right now unless you have an audit. Okay, the reason why I say that is because you may qualify for a principal reduction under the Obama plan. If you don't qualify for a principal reduction under the Obama plan, then you're probably going to need a forensic audit to qualify or to get your lender to reduce your principal payment. The suggestion box down here, if you put an amount here and it's below what you owe, it will suggest that you get an audit. It will not choose the Obama plan. So I say leave it blank right now to see if you pass the Obama plan and it meets your needs. If it does, then you're okay. Even if you pass the Obama plan, you decide you want to get a principal reduction anyway because you're underwater, then you can decide to go ahead and get a forensic audit. But I would get the audit first before you put anything in here for an underwater property. Okay? But the software will calculate a principal reduction for you if you qualify under the Obama plan. Okay? Now here, this last box right here, and all this does is a calculation of the difference between your appraised value and what you owe. That's all this is, just a formula. The desired surplus. Let's just say that you're doing this for a client or it's for yourself and you want to have a certain amount left over each month. In this example, this individual has $800 in deficit. Maybe when they're done with the modification, they want to have at least $300. You can put $300 here, okay? And if the Obama plan does not generate $300 for you, the software will do a non-HAMP program that will generate the $300 proposal. It will generate a proposal for you that gets you your surplus. So leave it blank for right now to see what HAMP gives you, and if you're not satisfied with what HAMP gives you, then you can change this amount. Or if HAMP is not even when you get to the HAMP level and you're still at a deficit, then you can put an amount here because the lender is not going to approve a deficit. So you need a modification that gets you in the surplus. You can change this amount. You're going to put the amount here. If you're a loan modification company, typically what you would want to do is use around 20% of your client's gross income. In this example, they were making $4,000, so 20% of $4,000 is $800. Now when I put this in here, before I put everything in, it's automatically going to say do an audit, but that's not an issue right now. We need to process this first. Okay, we need to process this first. Okay. Okay, so because we're getting ahead of ourselves, we want to go to step 3. So step 3 is when we click on this. So I would leave the desired surplus blank because oftentimes you can meet your surplus or what you desire without having to put one in there. But if it's not enough, then put it in there, and then the software will give you a proposal that meets that surplus. So now let's go ahead and click step 3.